Welcome to the Uniontown A.J. Everhart Gymnasium for tonight's
Welcome back, Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay, as we get set for girls high school basketball, a Battle of Fayette County, a conference matchup. The Uniontown Red Raiders hosting the Laurel Highlands Phillies, the Lady Raiders and the Phillies here from A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium. As we get set for our national anthem and soon the starting lineups. Mr. Piclamini on the public address here. Cheerleaders lining up.
Any unruly behavior, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments, abusive,
as we get set for this matchup here tonight, and
will not be tolerated.
Should be a good one.
To your removal from this event. Sportsmanship. The only missing piece is you. Thank you for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? And gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem.
Our national anthem. And now the starting lineups.
And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, we have the visiting Laurel Highlands Phillies with a 2-1 overall record. Head coach Rebecca Capoza, assistant coaches Courtney Haynes, Christina Shamp, and John Robinson.
First for the Phillies here, led by head coach Rebecca Capozo. They're 2-1. Cheerleaders on the floor for the Lady Raiders, and now the Phillies starting five.
Number 30, Journey Greer.
Journey Greer.
Junior, number 3, Taylor Smith.
Taylor Smith.
Junior, number 13, Lori Miller.
Lori Miller.
Senior, number 2, Zytira Collins.
Zytira Collins.
Senior, number 15, Angel Buwawa.
Angel Buwawa gets the start. That's Collins, Smith, Miller, Buwawa, and Greer for the Phillies. And now for the Lady Raiders.
Lady Red Raider basketball team with an overall record of 3. Head coach Penny Kesmarski, assistant coach Michelle Seven. Freshman, number 10, Dana Van Sickle.
Dana Van Sickle.
Freshman, number 21, Summer Hawk.
Summer Hawk.
Junior, number 3, Maya Murray.
Maya Murray.
Senior, number 1, Kiara Rose.
Kiara Rose.
And senior, number 24, Kelsey Rose.
Kelsey Rose for Penny Kesmarski and the Lady Raiders. Bruce Patterson, Bob Fisher, and Tony Lucio. Our officials tonight. As we get set for the Phillies and the Lady Raiders, should be a fun one, this conference matchup. Uniontown, Laurel Highlands, thanks for joining us tonight. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay. Fans are set. The Lady Raider cheerleaders are here, giving this a festive atmosphere. The Phillies in their reds trimmed with white and blue, and the Raiders in their whites trimmed with maroon. As we get set for this great Fayette County rivalry, no matter the sport, could be football, boys basketball, girls basketball. It's fun when LH and Uniontown play. Bawawa and Murray in the center circle. Ball's in the air. The opening tap tipped around, controlled by the Lady Raiders. And here they come quickly to the basket. The layup is good. That bucket for number 24, that's Kelsey Rose, 2-0 Raiders. So we're positioned courtside here. Pass knocked away by Rose, and hitting the deck hard there was number 1, Kiara Rose. Out of bounds, 7:42 to go in the first. Uniontown up 2-0. Phillies trigger it in. Off to Smith. Smith phenomenal in the Phillies' last performance, a 1-point win over Brownsville at the Mustang Corral a few days ago. Lori Miller tries to swing it down low. It's tipped around and caught by Smith. Smith bumped there, and it's intercepted. Pass picked off by Rose, and here she comes the other way for the Raiders. Pass too tall for Murray, and that's hard to do. Maya Murray, by far the tallest player on the floor. That one sails over her head. Off to the Phillies. Over the timeline, Smith at the foul line. Nice pass there on the block. Shot off the mark. Rebound Bawawa. Jumper there. Too strong by Miller. Long rebound controlled by the Phillies. Off to Smith. She thinks about the three. She'll take it. Too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Dana Van Sickle. Coming the other way. Trying to go baseline is Rose, and she's bumped on the floor. That's our first foul call of the game. And the Raiders inbound after the foul on Smith. Her first, team first. That's a held ball. And it's heading the other way. Just over a minute in. Lady Raiders up 2-0 on a basket from Kelsey Rose. Phillies length of the floor to inbound. That one poked out. Good play by Van Sickle. Smith to trigger it in. She does to Miller. That pass intercepted. Picked off by Hawk. Jumper for Murray. She knocks it down. Maya Murray just beyond the foul line for two. Uniontown up 4-0 in the early going. And getting a little careless there with Smith, and she'll turn it over. So a good start on the home floor for the Lady Raiders. Triggered in. Kiara Rose hands it off. The layup's good on the right block. That's Kelsey Rose. She has 4. And the Raider leads up to 6. And a bump will be called there on Maya Murray. So Murray picks up her first, team first, and the Phillies quickly in a 6-0 hole here at the 6.5-minute mark. Smith in the lane. She gets fouled. And 2 shots upcoming for Taylor Smith, who, as I mentioned, had quite the performance on Monday against Brownsville. 23 points, 15 in the first half against the Lady Falcons. A Philly win. Phillies 2-1 on the young season. Uniontown 0-3, looking for their first win. Knocking down the second is Smith. Now a 6-1 game is coming up the floor as Kelsey Rose gets a pick that time from Van Sickle. Back to Van Sickle. Murray top of the key on the wing, launching the 3. A little bit too strong there, Kiara Rose. Rebound pulled down by Murray. She can't knock down the baseline jumper. Offensive rebound, Rose. She's laying it off the glass, and in Kiara Rose, her first 2. Lady Raiders up 7, 8-1. Phillies still looking for their first field goal. Smith in the lane, loses the handle, and it's picked up by Murray. Up ahead, Kelsey Rose spins into the corner. Her sister, that was Kiara. Offensive rebound, Van Sickle, no good. Here's Murray using her big body. Can't get the shots to go. On the elbow, no good that time by Kelsey Rose. Another offensive rebound for Uniontown, and It's off again on the wing to Kelsey Rose. Now Murray. Murray too strong. Another offensive board and a foul, so persistence pays off. And 2 shots upcoming for the Lady Raiders' Dana Van Sickle. First foul shot attempts for the Raiders in this game. 5:21 to go in the first. Uniontown 8 and Laurel Highlands 1. Can't connect. Substitution coming in for the Raiders will be Tori Humberson, number 5. And checking out is Maya Murray with 2 points and a foul. She'll get a breather. Can't imagine it'll be for long, though. Rattles home for Van Sickle, her first point, to make it a 9-1 game. Miller. Smith on the block. Bawawa puts it up too strong. Tipped around near the end line and pulled away by Smith. On the wing, Smith looks for help, but she travels, trying to find Journey Greer. Walk to the basketball, another turnover for the Phillies. Good start for the Lady Raiders on their home floor, coming in seeking their first win against a Phillies team that has had success in the early going. Humbertson. Now baseline, Rose, she gets fouled, can't finish, but 2 shots upcoming for number 24, Kelsey Rose, already with 6 in this game. Foul goes on Collins, her first team foul, number 2. Knocks it down. Rose has 7. That's Kelsey Rose, her sister Kiara with 1. Check that 2 on 1 bucket. Just like that, Murray's back in. Rebound, Bawawa. Up ahead into the front court for the Phillies. Nice bounce pass. Grabbed by Collins, and foul will be called on the floor on Uniontown. Humbertson's first, and a turnover on the inbounds with a head of steam. Coming up ahead, Kelsey Rose stops and pops with a jumper, no good. And the offensive rebound putback is good for Kiara Rose. She has 4. And we have a timeout for the Phillies. Uniontown up 11 in the early going, 12-1 over the Phillies. Great start for the Raiders on their home floor. 4:23 to go in the first. Back with more after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome back. 4:23 to go in the first. Lady Raiders on top of the Phillies 12-1. Phillies basketball here. Off to Journey Greer, bounce pass to Lori Miller. Miller on the wing, cross court, launching the three is Smith, and she knocks it down. On the left wing, Taylor Smith. She has 4. Now 12-4 game as Murray will bring it up over the timeline. Off to Rose, gets a pick from Murray. Rose to Rose, this time it's Kelsey. She has 7 already, and she gets fouled, attempting a baseline shot. 2 more shots upcoming for Kelsey Rose. 1 of 2 at the foul line. Malia Rafel about to check in for Laurel Highlands. Foul, by the way, on Collins, her second. Team foul number 4 for the Phillies. Rafel comes in with 2 fouls coming out as Collins. Nothing but nylon there. 6 for Kelsey Rose. Leads up to 9 again, 13-4. Miller swung around to Greer. LH has had trouble getting anything going offensively in the early going. Rafel off to Greer again. Guarded by Kelsey Rose. Now swung around again to the sharpshooting Smith. Miller. Between the circles now, Smith, LH taking their time. Uniontown aggressive defensively, like right there, knocked out of bounds by Kiara Rose. And it's heading the other way. Lady Raiders basketball up 9, 3:19 to go in the first. Van Sickle helps Murray break the press and get over the timeline. Humbertson, she'll walk on the baseline. So turnovers piling up for both squads here in the early going. Phillies look for an answer. Stopping and popping. Smith, her shot partially blocked out of bounds. Uniontown basketball. Only 1 field goal so far for LH. A 3 ball by Taylor Smith. Little bump there by Van Sickle, but no call. Pass intercepted. Picked off by Taylor Smith with a head of steam up ahead. Smith in the lane. Nice pass to Miller, who lays it in. 2 for Lori Miller, and quickly a timeout for the Lady Raiders and Penny Kazmarski. All of a sudden, a 7-point game. 2:42 left in the first. Laurel Highlands still trailing, though. Uniontown up 13-6. Back with more after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. The area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. And call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back after a timeout by Penny Kazmarski and the Lady Raiders. Uniontown still on top of Laurel Highlands, 13-6. 2:42 left in the first, but a good start for the Lady Raiders. Led by 8 points for Kelsey Rose. Kiara Rose pushes it up ahead as her sister Kelsey loses the handle, picked up by Van Sickle. Jumper just off the elbow, knocked down. Another bucket for Kelsey Rose. She's on fire. And the lead's up to 15-6. Another three, nothing but net. Taylor Smith, she has 7, 2 threes. And the three ball can get LH back in this game early. It's 15-9. That pass off the hands of Van Sickle. She's double teamed. Uniontown keeps it. In the lane, Rose, she's fouled. And again, going to the foul line is Kelsey Rose, and Rebecca Capozzo, the head coach for LH, do not like that call. 2 more shots for Rose. Running out of room in the first quarter stat sheet here for her. She has 8, her third trip to the foul line. Foul, by the way, on the Phillies' Malia Rafel, her first. Team foul number 5 as Rafel picked up 3 fouls in the game the other night with Brownsville off the bench. 16-9, make it 17-9. Phillies retain. Off to Smith. Smith. That'll be a travel. She was double teamed, couldn't get out of it. Rebecca Capozzo wants a foul, but Bruce Patterson, the head official, thought otherwise, and the Lady Raiders have the basketball, holding on to an 8-point lead. Swung around baseline, Van Sickle, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Rafel. Up ahead, Greer. Off to Miller. Over the timeline. Again on the wing, it's Smith. Bang! Taylor Smith, her third three, give her 10. 17-12. And a great play there, my goodness, by Angel Bawawa to keep it in bounds. And the Phillies have the basketball now, only down 5. Entertaining first quarter, still 90 seconds to go in the first. 5-point ball game, but that pass turned over, picked off by Murray. And she'll turn it over. She doesn't like that call. Little palm job there, they say. That was Bob Fisher with that call. 1:24 to go in the first. Phillies basketball down 5. Swatted away by Murray. That's easy for her. Miller looks for help. Intercepted. Who else? Kelsey Rose up ahead. Stops and pops. Jumper. Can't get the shooter's roll out of bounds. Should be Lady Raider basketball. The minute 14 to go. Kelsey Rose off to Kiera. Summer Hawk is back in, by the way, for the Lady Raiders. Shot too strong by Murray. Rebound pulled down, and a battle with it there is Rose and Greer. Held ball, possession arrow, Uniontown. Over and back. Poor pass there led Rose into the backcourt. That's an over and back violation. Another turnover for the Lady Raiders. Van Sickle about to check back in for Penny Kazmarski. 1 minute left in the period. 17-12, Lady Raiders. A nice pass there to Miller. Back out to Greer. Bawawa, but poking it out is Rose. What a first quarter for Kelsey Rose. She'll slow it down. And a foul called here on the Phillies.
Wait, I think.
Goes on Taylor Smith. That's her second, team foul number 6. Can't afford to get Taylor Smith in foul trouble. She's dynamic on the floor, knocking down 3 threes already. She has 10. Murray, top of the key. Pass picked off by Miller. 30 seconds to go. Off to Smith. Little bump there. Actually a travel call. They say Smith shuffled her feet before the contact with Rose. 30 seconds. Van Sickle will inbound. Murray. On the wing for 3, Rose knocks it down, nothing but net. First 3 of the night for Kelsey Rose. Give her 12. 20-12, Lady Raiders. Uniontown falls back into a 2-3, again a 3. In and out, no good for Smith, a rare miss for her. Rebound Murray, down to 3, down to 2. There'd be a heave, Murray won't get it off. Entertaining first quarter in the books. Uniontown on top of Laurel Highlands by 8 after 1. Lady Raiders 20, Phillies 12. More girls high school basketball after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know. and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to begin. Girls high school basketball from the A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium. Uniontown 20, Laurel Highlands 12. Led by 13 for Kelsey Rose, including some big foul shots, and Taylor Smith keeping her team in it for the Phillies. She has 10 of her team's 12. Also a bucket for Lori Miller, who has the basketball here. Rafel. Aggressive defense for the Lady Raiders, led by Kelsey Rose. It's been tough for the Phillies to get inside the arc. On the wing, Miller. Good pick there by Bawawa. Miller down low in the lane. Little jumper. Offensive rebound. Bawawa layup is good, though. Another bucket for Taylor Smith. Her first two. It's a 6-point game. Uniontown holding on to the lead, though, and that pass too tall for Kelsey Rose, and out of bounds to the Phillies. Taylor Smith to bring it up. Uniontown falling back into their defense. Rafel guarded by the aggressive Kelsey Rose, and that's out of bounds. But they say last touch by Rose. Phillies will try to work it inside, but again, Taylor Smith is lethal from beyond the arc. That one down low to Greer. Now back onto the wing. Double team on Rafel. She looks for help. Good defense by Van Sickle and Murray. Now Journey Greer back to Rafel. She'll try to go baseline. Works the pivot. Back to Miller. Swung around Smith. Smith at the elbow. Takes the jumper. Knocks it down. Nothing but net. What a shooter. Taylor Smith. She has 14 of her team's 16, and it's a 4-point lead for the Lady Raiders. 6.5 to go before halftime. Rose already in double figures. Off to Murray, top of the key. Bang! Kelsey Rose. Kelsey Rose has 16, 22-16. Lady Raiders up 6 with 6 to go before halftime. Nice pick there by Miller. Jumper off the mark, though. A rare bad shot by Smith, out of bounds to Uniontown. And checking in again for the Phillies with 2 fouls is Atira Collins. Checking out Malia Rafel. Murray stops and pops. Knocks it down. Maya Murray for 2. She has 4. 24-16. Lady Raiders up 8. Again, Smith on Rose. Breaks it. Tie up there between Miller and number 21, Summer Hawk. And the arrow goes the other way to Uniontown. Kiara Rose checks in for her sister. Kelsey Rose gets a break, and she deserves it. She has 16. Kiara Rose slows it down. Guarded by Miller. Off to Murray. Swung around to Rose, back to Murray, long two on the way, off the back of the iron, no good, tipped around. Loose ball controlled by the Raiders. Jumper, Rose knocks it down. Number 1, Kiera Rose. Her first bucket of the quarter, she has 6. Uniontown back up 10, 26-16. Miller wasn't ready for that one. Loose ball, held ball, possession arrow will keep it with the Phillies. Uniontown, a great start to this one. Up double figures, and LH trying to play from behind here. Long three on the way. Gets the shooter's bounce, but they say it was out of bounds over the back of the basket. So a bad break there for Taylor Smith and LH. She got that shooter's roll, but it was almost too good of a roll. And that'll go as a turnover. Van Sickle off to Murray. Carson Shido will move on to the wing. Murray off to Rose, swung around Van Sickle. Shot way off the mark, rebound Shido. And that'll be a walk for Carson Shido and the Lady Raiders. Phillies will try to take advantage of some of these Uniontown turnovers. Blocking foul called as Smith tried to tag it in. Collins off to Smith. Down low for Greer, out of bounds, and last touch by Van Sickle. Little jumper, catch and shoot, knocked down by Collins, her first 2. Satira Collins makes it an 8-point game, 26-18. Pass way too tall for Van Sickle, picked off by Bawawa, up ahead to Miller. Miller surveys the floor, bounce pass top of the key, Smith. Down low on the block, Collins too strong, and knocked out of bounds. Phillies basketball. And Penny Kazmarski can't believe it. She thought that was last touched by Laurel Highlands. Looked like it to me. They might have to change this call. Bruce Patterson talking with Bob Fisher, and they changed the call. No replay monitor, but the officials can always chat it over. 3:56 to go in period number 2, 26-18. Lady Raiders on top of the Phillies here at Uniontown High School. Kelsey Rose back in the game with the basketball to the bucket, some contact, and a blocking foul called. 2 shots, 2 more for Rose. Stat sheet stuffer so far tonight, Kelsey Rose with 16. Foul, by the way, on Collins, already her 3rd for the Phillies. Nine-point game. Kelsey Rose knocks them both down. Uniontown up 10. Smith off to Greer on the wing. Little bump from behind, no call. Pass intercepted, picked off by Kiera Rose. Here she comes. But coming in from behind, Smith. Murray keeps it, though, for the Lady Raiders. Murray walks. She doesn't like it. Thought there was contact, but another Uniontown turnover. Phillies basketball, 3:25 to go before halftime. Raiders 28, Phillies 18. Greer gets a pick from Bawawa, tries to go baseline, nice pass. Good ball movement, that possession for the Phillies. That's a 2 for Bawawa, her first 2. 8-point game. Little floater baseline, no good. Might have been blocked partially. Smith has Miller. Good defense picked off by Rose. Here comes Murray. And the Raiders the other way up 8. Under 3 to play before the break. Phillies bench, the loudest bench of the night by far tonight here. Cheering on their defense. Early hole for Laurel Highlands. Looking to go to 3-1. Uniontown seeks their first win. Rose. Kiera Rose off balance, no good. Rebound Smith. And she'll be bumped. That'll be a foul on Dana Van Sickle. Van Sickle's first personal, team foul number 5, 7 fouls on LH. Over the timeline, Miller off to Smith. She has rifle move. Smith, the general, on the floor for the Phillies. Nice pass, cross court. Shot off the mark, though, by Miller. Offensive rebound, put back. No good, and pulled down by the big-bodied Murray, but taken away by the Phillies. Miller, down low, Bawawa. No good on the bunny. Pulled down by Van Sickle. Here come the Lady Raiders up 8. 1:40 to go before halftime. Little bump. Offensive foul. Charge is called, and that fires up the faithful from Laurel Highlands. Second personal foul on Kelsey Rose, who's been the best player on the floor tonight. Team foul number 6 for Uniontown. 90 seconds left in the first half. Fancy dribbling, Smith. She's fouled in the lane. Should be a 1-and-1. So a 1-and-1 for Taylor Smith. And that is the third personal foul on Kelsey Rose. That's an issue. Gets the bonus. Seven-point game. Taylor Smith can shoot the basketball, that's for sure. She knocks them both down. 6-point game. Rifle almost picks the pocket of Rose. And a travel on Van Sickle. Not happy with the call by Tony Lucio. Looked like she shuffled, though. Smith. Bawawa. 1 minute before halftime. Phillies can really cut this deficit down, but they turn it over. 28-22 Lady Raiders. 1 minute even. Van Sickle, interesting shot choice there. Takes the 3, but can't hit it. Again, it's Smith up to Miller on the wing. Back to Smith, 40 seconds to play. Phillies down 6. Slowing it down. Rifle. Might hold for the last shot of the half. Smith, Rifle, little jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound and she's fouled. One and one upcoming for Malia Rifle. Second personal on number 4. That would be Carson Chido. Shot short. Each team in the bonus, but the half about to expire anyway. 20 seconds to go. Murray with her team up 6. Over the timeline, gets the pick from Chido. At the foul line, jumper Murray gets the shooter's roll. Maya Murray has 6. 30-22. Lady Raiders down to 3, down to 2. Smith. Didn't know the time situation, I guess, and it's halftime. Uniontown has led pretty much since the opening tap, but the Phillies hanging around. Should be a fun second half. Girls high school basketball coming up. Our halftime score, Uniontown 30. Laurel Highlands 22. More girls high school basketball after this. Actually, we'll check the first half scoring summary in a moment on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Attorneys at law.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back. It is halftime of this conference matchup. Fayette County rivalry at its finest. Girls high school basketball. Uniontown at home on top of Laurel Highlands, 30-22 after 16 minutes of play. In your first half scoring summary here, 4 players on each team with the points in this one. 16 for Taylor Smith for the Phillies, leading the way. 2 for Zatira Collins, 2 for Lori Miller, and 2 for Angel Bawawa to give them 22 in the first couple of periods. Leading the way for Uniontown is Kelsey Rose. She has 17. Maya Murray has 6. Kiara Rose has 6, and 1 from the foul line for Dana Van Sickle. Checking out the foul situation, though, Kelsey Rose, who has those 17 points with 3 personal fouls going in to the second half and 3 fouls on Collins. Smith has 2, and that's pretty much the only thing to worry about in the foul situation. But 17 for Rose and 16 for Smith leads the way in this one. Uniontown has pretty much led the whole way. Phillies, though, hanging around, led by the 3 ball by Smith. And we'll see what transpires in the second half. Again, the Lady Raiders lead the Phillies 30-22 as we start the second half here at the A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium. Right after this, girls high school basketball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. The area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Welcome back. Start of the second half. Girls high school basketball. Good start for the Lady Raiders of Uniontown. They're on top of the Phillies of Laurel Highlands by 8, 30-22, led by Kelsey Rose. She has 17, but she's playing now with 3 personal fouls. And leading the way for the Phillies with 16 in the first was Taylor Smith. She picked up 2 fouls of her own. Van Sickle inbounds. Lady Raiders will move from left to right on your television screens or on your computer screens, and the second half has begun. And just like that, Maya Murray travels as soon as she catches the inbound. So the Phillies will get it. Smith swung around Miller, jumper off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Murray. Contact there. Rose will come away with it. Kiara Rose stops and pops. Little jumper, knocks it down. Kiara Rose, she has 8. Uniontown's lead is up to 10, 32-22. Smith, long 2 on the way, knocks it down. Taylor Smith, first bucket of the second half. She has 18. Back to an 8-point game. And again, Smith and the Rose sisters picking up where they left off. Long shot on the way, an air ball that time by Tori Humbertson. Journey Greer to inbound. Out of bounds off of Van Sickle. Pushed up ahead to Smith. Smith to the bucket. She doesn't take it in very often, but she does there. Give her 20 points. Taylor Smith for 2. 32-26 Raiders. Just underway. Baseball style pass is intercepted by Bawawa. Quite the gamble by Rose, and of a push called here. Uniontown foul. First personal for Kiara Rose. Team foul number 1 this half. Collins. It's tough to get a shot off against Murray. Murray using her size to take that one away, and here she comes. Gets the pick from Van Sickle. Maya Murray at the elbow takes the jumper off the iron. Rebound pulled down by Smith. She surveys the floor. Off to Miller. 2 on the way. No good. Offensive rebound. Good job to follow her shot, but can't make the layup. Pulled down by Kelsey Rose. Rose bounce pass up ahead. The layup is good. Tori Humbertson, her first 2 off the bench. 34-26. Raiders up 8. 5:50 left in the third. Smith off to Miller again. Phillies again will try to work it inside more than they did in the second half. Nice pass there and a nice baseline jumper for Taylor Smith. She has 22. It's a 34-28 game. Uniontown on the other end with the lead. Loose ball will be a jump ball, and the arrow points the other way. Phillies basketball. Journey Greer, bounce pass to Taylor Smith. Miscommunication there. Collins can't get it, and the Phillies turn it over. Quite a bit of turnovers on each side. Murray pushes it ahead. Murray, contact, gets it to go! Maya Murray counted in the foul. Uniontown's lead is up to 8. Maya Murray, her toughest shot of the night. She has 8. Foul on Bawawa, her first, team foul 1. First free throw attempt for Murray. Gets that roll. Hits every part of the rim. She has 9. Leads at 9 for the Lady Raiders, 37-28. Phillies in the backcourt. Pushed up ahead, Smith. Smith to the bucket, lays it in. Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith. No surprise having herself a busy night offensively. Coming the other way, Rose, no good. That's Kiara Rose. Pulled down by Journey Greer. And stumbling into the stands is Kelsey Rose. She's okay. Out of bounds, though, last touch by Rose. Miller in the corner, plays catch with Smith. Now bounce pass to Collins, tries to get it to Bawawa, and pulled away by Murray again. Murray maybe coast to coast. Off to Rose, ill-advised pass, knocked out of bounds. Uniontown with the basketball, up 7. Murray, she'll take the three, can't connect. Rebound pulled down by the Phillies and Collins. Once again to Smith, finds Miller on the wing, into the backcourt, pulled down by Kelsey Rose. Rose to the bucket, lost the handle for a second, but keeps it and lays it in. Rose has 19, 39-30. Bawawa walks. Sophia Friend, number 25, will check in for the Lady Raiders for the first time, and getting a break is Maya Murray. Kelsey Rose bumped by Bawawa, and she'll pick up the foul. That'll be the second personal foul on Angel Bawawa. Actually, they'll give it to Collins. That's her fourth. Looked like Bawawa with the bump, but they'll whistle Collins, so that's her fourth personal. She'll have to check out. Malia Rafel comes in. Rose hits the first of two. Up on the way and in. 21 for Rose, 41-30. Lady Raiders up 11 here at the 3.5-minute mark of the third. Smith. Intercepted by Humbertson, but she throws it away. Stepped out of bounds as well. Miller triggers it in, bounce past Bawawa, knocked away again by Humbertson. So again, Miller triggers it in. Off to Smith, guarded by Rose. On the wing for three. Comes up short, tipped around, pulled down by Greer. But coming away with it at the end is Kiara Rose. Up ahead to Kelsey Rose. Van Sickle swung around Humbertson. Knocked away. Here's Malia Rafel. Lost the handle and double dribble. Rafel seems surprised to get the ball there, and Uniontown will get the ball back up 11 here at the 3-minute mark of the third. Murray is set to check back in on the next dead ball. Kelsey Rose stops and pops. Two on the way, no. Offensive rebound and a foul called here. Getting hit with Summer Hawk. So two shots upcoming for Summer Hawk. Nice shot there for Hawk. Her first point. Makes it a 12-point game. Long rebound pulled down by Bawawa. Up ahead to Taylor Smith. Miller in the corner. Can't connect. Rebound Rafel. Rafel double teamed. Pass picked off. Uniontown comes the other way. Kiara Rose. Swung around to Kelsey on the wing. In the lane, jumper off the back of the iron. No good that time by Kiara Rose, in a battle for the rebound between Bawawa and Hawk, and it goes out of bounds. Hawk will come out with her foul shot that she made, and coming back in will be Maya Murray. Uniontown on top, 42-30. Here at the 2:14 mark in the third. Van Sickle Skying for the rebound is Maya Murray, and she doesn't have to jump too high. Phillies foul on the floor. Second personal on Malia Rafel. Jumper short by Murray and pulled down by Lori Miller. Miller in transition. Smith on the wing. And a foul on the Lady Raiders. Little hand check foul there on Kiara Rose, her second personal. Team foul number 2, quick catch and shoot. Layup's good. And just like that, we have a 10-point game again, 42-32. 1:50 left in the third. Uniontown looks to extend the lead. Shot is partially blocked, but a foul. As Maya Murray was contested, she'll get 2. Second personal on Angel Bawawa. Team foul number 5, and Murray drains it. She has 10. Tori Humbertson will check in. Getting a break is Van Sickle. Out of bounds, Lady Raiders basketball as Rafel and Bawawa collided there with Humbertson, or actually Sophia Friend. Friend back on the floor along with Humbertson. Foul will be called on Lori Miller. So 3 on Miller. Baseline jumper, way too strong by Kelsey Rose. Offensive rebound, Kiera, and she walked. So take that basket off. 43-32, Uniontown up 11, 1:25 to go in the third. Phillies could use a 3 from Taylor Smith. They can't get one to connect there. Rebound Murray. Smile on Miller's face after that. Stares her down again. Kelsey Rose. Long jumper on the way. Humbertson no good. Rebound Rafel. She's double teamed and forces the held ball. Phillies basketball on the arrow. 56 seconds to go in the third. Uniontown up 11. Smith on the other end. Uniontown comes the other way. Kiara Rose. Rose to the bucket, lays it in. Kiara Rose for 2. She has 10. It's now a 13-point lead for the Lady Raiders. 45-32. Smith on the other end. Pass too strong and off of Rafel and out. Now the Phillies need a timeout. Full timeout called by Rebecca Capozzo. 29.7 seconds to go in the third. Uniontown on top of Laurel Highlands by 13, 45-32. More girls high school basketball after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back after the Phillies' full timeout. 29.7 seconds left in the third as they draw up a play. Uniontown on top of LH 45-32. The Lady Raiders have led pretty much from the opening tap in this one. Led by Kelsey Rose, who has 21. Taylor Smith pacing the way for LH. Lady Raiders basketball to trigger it in. Humbertson off to Kiera Rose, quickly up the floor. Murray bumped there by Bawawa, out of bounds. Stays with the Raiders, 24 seconds. Knocking it down, another three from the left wing. Kiera Rose pushes the lead up to 48-32. Uniontown utilizing the three ball in this one. The Rose sisters having themselves a good night. Long two on the way, no good. Smith skying for the rebound, but can't come up with it as Bawawa. And that's the third quarter buzzer. Uniontown up 48-32 on Laurel Highlands, looking for their first win of the year. Would be a big one over their crosstown rivals. More on the way after this. Girls high school basketball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back. A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium, girls high school basketball, Uniontown on top of Laurel Highlands, 48-32. Leads up to 16. They were up 8 after 1, up 8 after 2, and now up 16 after 3 as Humbertson will trigger it in front of us. Kelsey Rose, the sharpshooter, with 21 tonight. Between the circles, Uniontown will look to play keep away here in the fourth. Here's the three. Air ball by Kiera Rose. Offensive rebound and a held ball. Good job to force that. LH will get it. Phillies obviously need some successful offensive possessions down the stretch. Maybe some Taylor Smith threes. She's bumped from behind. Basically pushing her to the floor is Kelsey Rose. Smith all right. Kelsey Rose. That should be foul number 4. That is. She'll come out. Checking in is Van Sickle. So Rose in foul trouble. Also 4 on Collins for LH, but Rose the big story. Long 3 for Smith. Off the front of the iron. Pulled down by Bawawa. Big offensive board. That's a kick ball. It'll stay with LH. .7:21 to go in regulation. Still a 48-32 lead for the Lady Raiders. Miller. Murray on the inbounds. Up on the wing to Smith. Pick from Rafel. Left wing for 3. Miller too strong. She's not had much success from beyond the arc, unlike Smith. Greer. Could have been a kick ball there, but controlled by the Phillies. 1 minute into the fourth. Smith again helped by Rafel. Miller on the wing looks for help. Will take the 3. Too strong. Rebound Skine to get it Bawawa. She's had some big boards here in this one. That'll be a foul on Van Sickle. Second personal. Team foul number 4, 6 on the Phillies. Could be an issue in the bonuses. Put into place here, you would imagine, very shortly, and that foul goes on Bawawa. Team foul number 7, there's the bonus. Bawawa's third, and the 1-and-1 now in play for the Lady Raiders, and that's trouble for the Phillies. Murray looks for the bonus. Knocks it down. 11 for Murray. 3 of 4 from the charity line. Long rebound controlled by Smith. Who else? She'll try to get her Phillies back in it, down 17. Greer on the wing. Long two, knocked down by Taylor Smith. Her first bucket of the quarter makes it a 15-point game. 26 for Taylor Smith. What a night. Picked off, here's Rafel with it. Up ahead to Smith. Smith on the wing, she's bumped from behind. No call there. Could have been a foul on Humbertson. They get away with it, and it's knocked away by Bawawa. Carson Chido's in for Uniontown, and coming in for LH, playing with 4 fouls is Collins. Rafel will check out. 15-point game. Lady Raiders ball in the lead, under 6 to go. And again, they'll play keep away as best they can. Bad shot by Humbertson. That foul will go on Journey Greer. Greer's first. 1-1 for Carson Chido. So a break for LH. They'll get the basketball down 15, 5:40 to go. Smith will try to take over on the wing to Greer. Chido staring down Smith, off to Miller. LH, not much coming easy for them, but a 3 knocked down. Big shot there, Miller. Just what they needed to make it a 12-point game. Here's Humbertson the other way. Her 3 is short. Rebound controlled by Greer. In the lane, Smith comes up short off the front of the iron. Kiara Rose. Nice pass to Chido. Lays it in. Carson Chido. Her first 2 on the assist from Rose. 14-point game again for the Lady Raiders. Circus shot thrown up by Miller. Not a smart move there. Murray has it, coming the other way. She'll slow it down. That's the wise move. Uniontown looking for their first win. It would come here at home against crosstown rival Laurel Highlands. Will drop the Phillies to 2-2 on the young season. Rose swatted out of bounds and going to the Phillies. Penny Kazmarski will send in Sophia Friend. And also Dana Van Sickle as Murray checks out. Two, 3 defense for the Raiders and a foul called. Timeout, 4:14 to go. In regulation, Uniontown up 51-37. Come on back for the conclusion of this one, girls high school basketball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Just sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome back. Uniontown on top of Laurel Highlands. 51-37 here at the 4:14 mark. Phillies will try to get back in this one, and pretty much their number one hope, you would think, would be 3 balls from Taylor Smith. Phillies basketball after the timeout. Miller to trigger it in. Picked off by Rose. Can't afford that. It's been the Kelsey Rose show tonight for the Lady Raiders, along with Murray. Murray. Miller's been a hawk on her tonight, though. Miller trying to poke that basketball out for Murray. Murray to the basket, layup good. Summer Hawk, her first field goal. She has 3. Big bucket there, makes it a 16-point game, 53-37. Final 3:20 of regulation. Phillies need some buckets in a hurry. Collins baseline, circus shot. Bawawa, another big rebound. Jumper, Miller, too strong. Bawawa almost had it, but pulled away by the Raiders. Up ahead, Kelsey Rose. Rose to the bucket, and Smith will let her score. Kelsey Rose for 2. She has 23. It's a 55-37 game, and the Lady Raiders are in control of this one. Kiara Rose will come in, coming out Dana Van Sickle. Why not? Smith takes the 3 and buries it. Taylor Smith. 3-ball number 4. It's a 15-point deficit. Little jumper in the lane. Kelsey Rose for 2. Pushes it back up to 17 with 2:35 to go in regulation. Into the corner, and a foul will be called. They get Kelsey Rose for that. It'll go on Maya Murray. Her second. Phillies basketball on the inbound. Smith, bounce pass, long 2, actually a 3 for Miller off the mark. Bawawa almost had the board, but it's pulled down by the Raiders. Uncontested to the basket. Kiara Rose missed the bunny. Fortunately for her, team's up 17. On the other end. And a push called on number 21, that's Summer Hawk. One and 1 for Lori Miller. So now both teams in the bonus here in the final 2:10. Can't get the bonus. And the rebound pulled down by Hawk. Jumper knocked down. Kelsey Rose. 19-point deficit. Bump. Blocking foul. And a big smile, though, on the face of Sophia Friend. Foul goes on Hawk. It does go on Fred. That's what I thought. So 1-1 for Miller. Can't connect. Gets her own board. Smith might as well shoot it. Hits it. Taylor Smith. My goodness. Off of a wall retained by Kelsey Rose. She'll take the three. No good. And a held ball between Collins and Kiara Rose. Uniontown basketball up 17. .90 seconds to go, and not much the Phillies can do, but play the basketball tight. Here's Kiara Rose. Timeout by Coach Kesmarski. 1:19 to go. We'll come back for the finish of this one. Uniontown 59, Laurel Highlands 42. More girls high school basketball after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back. 1:19 to go in regulation. Lady Raiders on top of the Phillies here at the A.J. Everhard Memorial Gymnasium. 59-42. Big win for Penny Kesmarski and the Lady Raiders, led by Kelsey Rose and Maya Murray. The stars of this one, Taylor Smith and her antics, not enough for the Phillies, it appears, this evening. Smith is on Kelsey Rose. Murray going for the strip was Miller. Murray, they play keep away friend, back to Murray, final 60 seconds. Maya Murray, no shot clock in the high school game. They'll take advantage of that. Off to Kiara Rose, playing keep away friend. Penny Kesmarski likes what she sees, so does the home crowd here. 45 seconds to go. Not going to foul with a 17-point game. Finally taken away by Taylor Smith. Smith might have walked there, no call, misses the bunny. And a foul will be called, and that'll just about do it. We'll head down the other way to shoot. By the way, if you're scoring, that's the fourth foul on Miller. Kelsey Rose to the line to give the Lady Raiders their 60th point of the night if she makes this. And she can, does not get the bonus. Rebound pulled down by the Phillies, up to Smith, 59-42, 25 seconds. Miller in the corner, too strong. Greer. Smith can't connect. Off to Murray, 10 seconds. Uniontown will get the win here. Reach and foul will be called on Miller, and she will foul out with 5 seconds to go. So officially Miller fouls out with 5 points. A 2 and a 3. Lady Raiders will pick up the home victory here over the Phillies. 59-42 with 6 seconds to go. Rafel will check in for the fouled out Miller. Double bonus, 2 shots for Murray. Murray has 12. Make it 13, 61-42. Knocks it down, Taylor Smith. My goodness, she can shoot. She's quite the player, but not enough tonight for her Phillies. On the road, short drive to Uniontown High School. They come up empty. 61-45 your final. Uniontown beats Laurel Highlands. Final stats after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
In any endeavor, experience is probably the most important factor, but it's got to be the right kind of experience. Experience in the community where the case is tried, where the jurors live, where the judges work. We've been doing this since 1976 at Davis and Davis. That's a long time.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back to the A.J. Everhard Memorial Gymnasium. Uniontown beating Laurel Highlands 61-45. They led pretty much from the get-go, and they win by 16 for the Phillies, who fall to 2-2. Nothing to be disappointed about, especially if you're Taylor Smith, who had 31. What a night for her. 31, including some big threes down the stretch to keep her team in there. Zatira Collins with 4, 5 for Lori Miller, and 4 for Angel Bawawa. So it was the Taylor Smith show with 31, but it wasn't enough in the losing effort tonight. The Lady Raiders, paced by Kelsey Rose, she had 27-17 in the first, knocked down a lot of her foul shots, as did Maya Murray, who had 13 for the ball game. 3 for Summer Hawk, 2 for Tori Humbertson, and 2 for Carson Chido. And they come away, they're scoring a little more balanced across the board. So their leading scorer with 27, that's Kelsey Rose. And again, your final score tonight, it was the Lady Raiders of Uniontown victorious over the Phillies of Laurel Highlands, 61-45 in this girls high school basketball matchup. And tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith and his fine staff. Of course, thanks to Jerry Dupay, I'm Nick Barczyk, and again, the final score tonight, Uniontown 61 and Laurel Highlands 45 in this girls high school basketball conference matchup. This has been a presentation of the South Union Township Sports Network. So long, everybody.